In 9 days, the state's eviction moratorium is set to expire. The pandemic protections help people who cannot pay their rent. State and local lawmakers are in talks right now to extend it. Many renters say they need the extra time because the assistance they've applied for isn't coming quick enough. And there is, however, a flip side to the moratorium. Some recent buyers say it's actually keeping them out of their newly purchased homes.
Yeah, they say that they are unintended victims of this well-intentioned measure. CBS News' Christine Lazar joins us tonight to explain. Christine?
You know, it's such a difficult topic. I've talked to so many tenants who really needed this relief, but there's also landlords who are struggling, and there's homeowners who just want to live in their newly purchased homes. So imagine buying your dream home, but not being able to move in because the previous tenant won't leave, meaning you're paying the mortgage but have no right to your home until the moratorium expires.
It's hard. My husband is a veteran with PTSD. He's been having a very hard time with it.
Andrea Jimenez, her veteran husband and young daughter have owned their Highland Park home since December of 2019, but they haven't slept a night in their house.
We've had to couch surf. We've had to live with different families.
Lori Arche and her husband say they have offered the tenant in their multi-million-dollar Long Beach home $30,000 to vacate the property, but he won't go. He continues to send them his $7,000 rent check, telling them in an email that he does not intend to vacate the home until it becomes a legal requirement or until he chooses to do so of his own accord.
I'm guessing it'll mean that we'll be in this state of limbo for even longer.
Corey Olson and her family, which includes a toddler, can't even do an interview with us on the grounds of their Lakewood home, which they purchased last year because the previous tenant wouldn't give them permission.
Right now we are living in one of my parents' bedrooms.
Andrea, Lori, and Corey all purchased homes right before or during the pandemic, and they've not been able to evict the previous tenants of their new homes because of the eviction moratorium.
I'm paying the mortgage. I'm paying all the bills for someone to live for free. And I can't be in my home.
On Tuesday, the LA County Board of Supervisors will vote on whether to extend the moratorium 3 more months. But the board is also considering carving out an exemption for owner-occupied evictions, meaning the homeowner wants to move into the property.
I know there's a lot of people that need help during this eviction moratorium and they need help for housing, and I hope they get it. But I also know that there are so many people that just want their homes that they're paying for.
Under the recommendation proposed by Supervisors Kuehl and Solis, there are criteria that must be met to do an owner-occupied eviction. If the tenant is over 62, disabled, terminally ill, or low income, then the homeowner or a family member must also be either elderly, disabled, terminally ill, or low income. The landlord must also provide 60 days notice and relocation fees. The carve-out won't cover Andrea, though, since she's in the city of LA, and the city would have to amend its own moratorium.
It does mess with you, knowing that you are a homeowner, but you have no right over your home because the city has taken your house hostage and they won't give it back to you.
All 3 women say they understand the need for the moratorium, but they do feel like they are victims of COVID too. Again, the board will vote tomorrow on whether to extend the moratorium 3 more months. Supervisor Solis did issue a statement to us that reads in part, "We recognize that there are small landlords and homeowners who are looking to settle into their homes purchased during the pandemic and want to ensure they can move into their primary residence while ensuring that no one who is experiencing financial hardship is displaced."
Now, that was for the LA County, actually. What about for the city of LA? Will they be extending the moratorium too, Christine?
Because that's really confusing, right? You've got the state that says it expires at the end of the month. Then you have the county that's looking to extend it. And then you have the city that also has its own rules. So I did check with the mayor's office, and LA City's eviction moratorium will not expire until the mayor's emergency order signed back in March of 2020 expires as well, and there's no date yet on that. So even if the state's moratorium expires at the end of the month, it will remain here at the city level until the city decides to take it up. So very confusing, and of course every county and city has different rules, and we'll just kind of have to wait to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll follow up because obviously some people are taking advantage.
There are,
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
And there's still those tenants that need the relief too.
For
So
sure.
you got to find that happy medium, and we'll see.
Yeah. Christine, thank you so much.
Well, can 2 on Your Side help you out? Email 2onyourside at cbs.com or tweet us using the hashtag 2onyourside, and Christine Lazar will see what she can do to help you.